piano's trying to kill me.
I'm Kelly McLeod, and I'm the director of In the Key of Evil. The story of In the Key of Evil is about James, who's an indie musician trying to break it through to mainstream with the help of his new manager, Jenny, who he also has feelings for.
Just a bit finicky.
Magic touch.
It's also creating a triangle between his old love, his piano, which is extremely jealous. Well, we tried to feature the piano as much as possible from its point of view, and also having like a relationship between James and the piano. Just like if another person was sitting there across from him who was upset at him for something he'd done, we tried to feature the piano in the same way and light it accordingly, like we gave it its front light and its hair light and all those sorts of things.
It's lit with a lot of shadow in all the woodwork, and it's lit so that it looks a lot more ominous than it actually is, kind of shot from different angles.
But he can just come at it like, what if he's like over here, he's like, "Grr." Hey, that's cool.
I can see the piano as being the jealous girlfriend. So like the jealous girlfriend has gotten like a little old, and maybe she hasn't kept up on her plastic surgery, so she's a little behind the time, but she's still really in love with her guy. And unfortunately, he goes out and betrays her for this new, fresh model, the keyboard, and Jenny, his manager.
Oh, I don't believe this. What are we gonna do?
We're kind of like the piano's muscles, because it is an inanimate object, but we bring it to life.
We just worked with Kelly very closely to determine the moods and the movement and the emotion of the piano and how it would attack and what it would do, because the piano has a very limited movement in such a small apartment. So to make that seem threatening, it took a lot of effort.
And when we tried moving it in the hallway for Kelly, we were going to just kind of do smooth motions, comes around the corner, moves forward, kind of always facing the same direction. But when we got in the apartment, the hallways were a lot skinnier, so...
This big.
Yeah, what's happening is that this piece of clothing is supposed to be sucked into the piano. It's getting caught on something. Sorry.
We got it. After wasting a few takes. Sorry.
The piano in his room is a really strong character moment for the piano. It's also really comedic because how did it fit through the door? Fun story, we had to take the door off.
How did this even fit through the door?
It didn't.
Did you take the door off?
Yeah. Oh, you weren't even there. Okay, cool.
How did you even get in the door?
The bond that I have formed with Woodstock is a love-hate bond. Love because you can press its keys and it doesn't make noise on set.
It's a beautiful piano, and I think it makes a great character.
Oh, for that key.
But it's a pain in the ass to move.
Hate because it's just so heavy.
You know what, I'm really glad we got to hang on to this because it's really neat memento, but it was great to really explode another one because you kind of get that frustration out. Because it's heavy mamma jamma. It's not fun to lift. Ha 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 ha!